I swear, Chick-fil-A for breakfast is where it's at. I'm salty because I tried to get Chick-fil-A breakfast last week, and literally when I was 2 cars away from ordering, and it turned 10:30, they immediately turned the sign around and said they didn't have any breakfast left. It's like, really? It's been like 2 minutes, and I've already been waiting in line for like 20. It's not my fault y'all have a long line. Anyways, I ended up having a spicy chicken sandwich for breakfast last week, which was fine. I just wanted some actual breakfast, so I made it today. I couldn't help myself from going back and getting a chicken biscuit too. I swear, if you've never had Chick-fil-A breakfast before, like, you're missing out. Come on. It's like literally the best fast food breakfast. Like, I don't really think any other fast food breakfast, like, I would get out of bed and come get other than Chick-fil-A. So it's been a really long time since I've been to the Lego store. There's not really one anywhere close to me. Unfortunately, it is quite a drive out of the ways from where I live, which is why I don't go very often, even though I was very passionate about Legos as a younger teenager and hoping to get kind of back into them soon. I'm not able to go very often because it's really out of the way, but I had a few errands to do this morning, and while I was already out, I was like, well, I don't have anything to do the rest of the day, so I might as well take the drive over there. It's, like I said, it's a pretty far drive, but now that I have the time, I want to go over there because I haven't been here in like years, literally years, so I just kind of want to go check it out and see what's going on in Opry Mills while we're there. Opry Mills is the shopping mall that the Lego store is in. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the shopping mall because it's definitely one of the more upscale shopping malls here in Middle Tennessee. And I remember having a lot of fun there as a kid when we used to do day trips there a lot. Even though it was farther out, we had more time when I was little. We could go there a lot. Unfortunately, ever since I think it was 2010, we had the big floods here, and the Opry Mills is right on the edge of the Cumberland River, so it got completely flooded, and they had to completely gut it out and redo everything, and it's never been quite the same since then, but I still have a lot of great childhood memories there, which is why I love it. At the same time, I hate it because you know that now if you've watched my channel, you know I'm a big roller coaster, theme park, amusement park, that whole industry enthusiast. I love going to amusement parks, probably one of my favorite things to do. And there used to be an amusement park on that property called Opryland USA. There are a lot of documentary style videos on Opryland USA that do a much better job explaining than I could do right now, kind of the history of the park and everything, so look those up if you're interested. But the basic idea is that Gaylord, the company that owned it, decided they needed a new, more profitable business model, so they kept the on-site hotel. That's the funny thing. There's now a giant theme park style hotel next to the shopping mall. They kept the hotel kind of as a convention center, and the idea is that when people came into town for conventions, they would go shop at the shopping mall. I don't know. They thought that would make more money than the theme park. I think they actually came out recently and said that they're actually losing money on the shopping mall, losing more money on the shopping mall than they were on the theme park. So they kind of admitted it was a mistake, but Opryland is gone now, and that makes me sad because now it's a very, very long drive out to any kind of theme park now. Closest one being Beach Bend, and that's still almost 2 hours. So they basically got rid of my somewhat local amusement park to put up this shopping mall, which is why I hate it. But anyways, I haven't been up to Opry Mills in years, not even to the Lego store. I just haven't been to the area in years, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up there and hope I don't get lost. I wish I could have recorded when I drove in here because, like, it literally looks exactly like a theme park entrance. The way you get off the highway and you have the lanes that split off and the landscaping and stuff, even after it's been a mall for over 20 years now and it's still getting off the highway. I could convince myself I'm pulling into a theme park. It's still designed that way. Obviously, that's just the way the road was designed. They didn't rework the entire road get off the highway system when this got turned into a mall. I also forget how incredibly huge this place is. Like, you can't really get a scale from me just panning the camera around here, but it's a freaking big mall, and the like road and parking lot system around it is like kind of confusing, but you figure it out after a little bit. Anyways, I think the Lego store is in this door, if I remember. We're gonna go find out. There's a freaking security tower. What on earth? Yeah, unfortunately, in the years since the theme park has disappeared, The longer this mall has been here, the more this has become a pretty unsavory part of town. A lot of like gang activity and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep my guard up. How much you want to bet if they kept the theme park up, maybe this area wouldn't be quite as questionable as it is now. Some of this place looks like so nice, and some of this place looks so like not nice at the same freaking time. At least it's only one story. Makes my life easier. Anyone see a Lego store on here? Found it. We're here. We got the right. Oh, whoa, there's a carousel in here. This is the closest I've gotten to an amusement park in a year and a half. What's going on? Freaking carousel. I think it's closed for COVID. That's really unfortunate. I could go for a carousel ride right now. So what I'm currently observing here is a food court that does not have a Chick-fil-A. This is freaking Tennessee. We're in the South. How do you not have a Chick-fil-A? Maybe it's elsewhere in the mall. I mean, I had Chick-fil-A this morning. I don't need more. Just how do you have a food court without Chick-fil-A? Golly, here it is. Haven't been in one of these in a long time. Looks like I have like a one-way entrance and exit, but other than that. Oh, they're doing limited capacity too, but other than that, it looks like you can browse freely, so we'll do that. I just wanted to say I have wanted this freaking roller coaster since it came out. It's expensive, it's pricey. Doesn't mean I want it any less, but I'm gonna not splurge on that right now. I haven't really seen any of the modular buildings actually put together before. I've seen them separately some places. Some of my friends have like one. I've never seen two or more put together. So that's neat. Seems like they only have this one, right? No, they have Assembly Square, Corner Garage, and Police Station. They got three. Never mind. Again, trying to keep my budget tight for this trip, but that's a cool looking Lego idea set. I had no idea that was out. Pun not intended. I haven't been keeping up with my Legos very much recently, but it's still too expensive. It doesn't make it any less cool. I forgot that this was a set. It must sell pretty well because it's been out for several years. They haven't discontinued it yet, but like, sheesh. Cool though. Look at the seasonal set. Again, a little bit out of my budget for this trip, but like, that's cool. I'm resisting the urge to pick it up. I'd pick it up if it wasn't so expensive. And also this, I'm assuming this is another Chinese New Year Spring Festival limited edition item. So I'm trying not to splurge. Just look for a bit. I found another modular building. Also, this is their fairground set for this year. It's the haunted house. Not really my thing, but it's here. Also, here's the Technic stuff. I was really into Technic a couple of years ago, right before I kind of fell off of Lego for a bit. But here's a new RC Volvo thing. Again, at today's price range, but there's a really cool RC Volvo out when I was last into it. Here's another one. It's smaller, but it's also smartphone controlled instead of remote controlled, which I mean, it's fine. I like having the actual remote control haptic on that. And here's like a excavator. This one's actually licensed. The Volvo one's licensed too. What am I talking about? Okay, this might be the most expensive Technic set I've seen. Sheesh. I heard them talking about this. Apparently they put this together in the store. It's been out for a while, but the biggest Lego set ever made. It's a Millennium Falcon. It's probably almost as expensive as your phone, if not more. Here's my hand. That's how freaking big it is. I'd love to build that one day. What the heck? What the heck is Monkey Kid? I swear, Lego comes up with the weirdest ideas for sets. Anyways, over here's Harry Potter. This is probably what got me most into Legos, like, originally, way back when. I was really into Lego Harry Potter. I was heartbroken when they discontinued it, but they brought it back a couple of years ago. Hogwarts Great Hall. Here's the biggest one, $400 Hogwarts Castle. It's in microscale, which is sad. I probably won't buy it just because it's microscale, but the stuff that's not microscale, it's pretty cool. They have lots of like individual parts of Hogwarts you can like put together, which is cool. They kind of got the whole collection. You got Hogwarts, the Hogwarts Express, the Burrow. Now, that's 4 per the drive actually. I thought I saw the burrow a second ago. Oh yeah, it's over here. Night bus, Forbidden Forest, Packet's Head. Pretty much the whole Lego thing is here except for like Ministry of Magic, but that'd be a really boring set, I suppose. Oh, what is this? Oh, I think this is showcasing custom builds. So here's a Star Wars something. That's kind of neat. Ninjago was another thing I was really into when I was a kid. Obviously, I haven't been watching the show lately, so I have no idea what's going on. But apparently, they're still releasing new seasons, and here's new sets. So fantastic. What is this? Oh, this is a legacy. So this will be like based on older seasons. I wonder if I recognize any of this stuff. I think this is before my time, really. They had the cursed, turned off Lego Mario with black eyes. Satan himself. Anyways, here's one reason I'm here today. I am going to pick up the Super Mario Starter Course. I recently received one of the other course expansions as a gift, and I thought I wanted the original one too, so I could have Mario. I thought about getting it a while ago anyway, but I'm pushed over the edge now. I'm going to do it. I'll do it before I leave. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff here. They only had a few sets when it started, and I haven't really looked since then, but they've got all sorts of stuff here. Bowser's Castle being the biggest thing here. Well, I like that it's all within a reasonable price range. Bowser's Castle is the biggest set, and it's only $100. They don't have any $500 stuff, so that's neat. I loved Lego City when I was little too, but I was always frustrated because I liked the like normal city things. You know what I mean? And all they would do was like police, fire, and then we had like Arctic exploration. It's like, what the heck does that have to do with city? And every time they would do a set with actual city stuff, like restaurants and stuff, it'd be hundreds of dollars. You can see here we have a shopping street. We have Main Square, which is pretty expensive, but not quite as expensive as some of the other stuff I used to see. There's some kind of building that looks reasonably priced. Down here, there's the town center. There's a bank, which is a police house, but still. Family house. And they've got a lot of like stuff that would have been more of the stuff I liked when I was younger. Didn't have it when I was younger. I guess I'm too late, but it's an airport too. Probably won't come back to city. Not quite detailed enough for me. Let's think it's there, but still. Holy crap! What is this? Oh, I heard something about this. That's nuts. Yeah, would not want to build that. Back to this Millennium Falcon. Here's the freaking box. Look how thick that is. It's empty because it's a just display unit. Probably have to get it from the back, but look at that. That's insane. Lego Minecraft is solid. I've never really been a fan of Minecraft as the game, but I've always liked the Lego sets. For some reason, I just like their kind of blocky building style with the colorful nature of it. So it's funny. I like Lego Minecraft, but not because it's Minecraft. Wait, they're still making Jurassic World sets? Also, that's a big T-Rex. It's a $250 big T-Rex. Sheesh. That must be huge. They have a lot of this Marvel stuff that's like not actually movie specific, it's comic specific, which is fine, I guess. I just wish they would come up with different branding because sometimes it's confusing to figure out what's Marvel movie-based sets and what's comic-based sets. From what I can tell, everything's here is comic-based, except for the Shang-Chi sets or whatever it is. These are new. The movie's not even out yet, so I'm gonna not look at these too long, avoid spoilers, but yeah, that's about it, which is disappointing. Alright, we're getting Mario, the starter course, app connected, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. It's kind of like a weirdly shaped box compared to all the other sets here, but that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna limit my purchase to just this. I see a lot of other stuff in here I'd love to pick up, but I want to be frugal, and this will be it for today. You must exit to the right. You have no other choice. Also, I got a bag. I can put my water bottle in. It's a pretty nice, sturdy paper bag they gave me. Figured it'd be something plastic and flimsy that might fall apart by the time I get to the car. But no, that's nice. It's real nice. I know I said I might look around at some other stuff in here, but nah. They lost me at the closed carousel. It is a close. Hear a jingle. Maybe it's not. Oh, no, it's not. There's somebody on it. But if I go, I'd be the only one on the carousel. I'd rather not do that. Come back with a friend another day and ride the carousel. How much does it cost? Wow. That's my question. It's $3 to ride the carousel, but I'll come back and do that another day because I ate a lot of junk food yesterday and feel a little bit nauseous. And yeah, that wouldn't help very much. Off we go. Back into the sun. Although I do appreciate this mall. I will say one thing. I do appreciate the music selection. Most malls are blasting like pop music, which is like not my jam. But since this is like country music based, well, that's not a good demonstration because that's TGI Fridays. But in the actual mall, all country music. I like that. That's good. All right, that was it. Hope you enjoyed. One Lego set, $59.99, same price as a Nintendo game. So hopefully soon we'll take a look at how Lego Mario actually works. I mean, I'm sure you can probably find a million videos online on that already, but I'm excited to have it in person. When Lego Mario was first announced, I was kind of skeptical about it, but I've warmed up to the idea, and I really like how they've gone about it now. I think even if I never play with it, which I'll probably never play with it in that way, but just to have it on display, I like the way the stages kind of look. So, excited for that. Other than that, see you guys later, I guess. Perhaps next time I come over here, we'll do a more in-depth walk around, ride the carousel maybe. I should come back one day to ride the carousel. I definitely should do that. But yeah, there's a very quick little look at Opry Mills. They thought it was worth tearing down a theme park for this place.